Time for another Irish Pole Dance Academy video blog. Today I'm going to be talking about the chair spin, which is a beginner level spin. It's really beautiful and it never gets old. It's a really useful spin to have down solid on both sides, as it can be used as a transition move in linking other spins together and finding flow through your dancing. So I'm going to talk about good technique just to remind you all of it, and also things to watch out for to make sure you don't get into any bad habits. So here we go. So with the chair spin, our inside hand is nice and high, shoulders pull back and down, and feet are starting close to the base of the pole. Your inside hand is nice and low, and it's actually lower than usual in this move. It's going to be around stomach to hip level. And instead of grabbing the pole, full fingers and wrist wrapped around the pole, I'm going to use the inside part of my hand here. Imagine you've got a Lego hand. Everybody knows Lego men, they've got little kind of hands like that. So this is a cup grip, and this is what we're using in a chair. The middle part of your hand is going to push your hips away from the pole. So placing it nice and low, and we're just using it to gently push. I'm not even going to wrap or squeeze on too tight with that hand. It's simply there to hold you in place with your chair and to ensure that your hips don't collide with the pole while you're spinning. All of the work is happening in your top shoulder, pulling it down into your socket to stabilize. As with the other spins, the outside leg is the driving force in your chair spin. This is where all the momentum is starting from. So to demonstrate, I'm going to step on the inside leg, inside arm nice and high, shoulder down. Draw a circle with your outside leg, hand goes nice and low in the cup grip. Both knees lift together, all the way down to the floor, landing on your feet. And you can do a nice body roll up out of it. So, make sure that you swing that outside leg and drawing that circle away from the pole, as you would do in all of our spins, starting off. That's to ensure that you get the correct momentum and that we're not running or jumping or throwing anything at the pole in this move. Everything happens one limb at a time. So draw the circle with your outside leg, then your hand comes on the pole, and lastly your inside leg is lifting. And all the way down. So what I see a lot of in the chair is that the second hand is either placed too high, so that we're really like, hanging from the shoulders, which is really painful, and we're not able to use that bottom hand to stabilize the position or keep that hip width gap with ourselves on the pole. Another thing I see a lot of in chair is that either both legs are coming up at the same time, or the inside leg's lifting. The outside one is the one that starts everything. So we don't want to jump at the pole or kick the legs or do anything. Pull away the circle to start your spin so that you can fall around into it like all of your other spins. You can experiment with this spin with adding different leg positions. So example, one leg bent, one leg straight. It can be either leg. So I'm going to do outside leg straight, inside leg bent, starting the exact same way. And it goes nice and low using that cup grip. And to get out, once I get near the floor, bend the legs so we can get up to nice and easy. And the opposite way. So outside leg bent, inside leg straight. You can choose whichever you think looks prettiest on you for this spin. Another thing I see a lot of in the chair spin is the position of the legs. So it's called a chair spin for a reason. It's like we're sitting on a chair. So your knee must be in line with your hip, and we're creating another right angle with the foot as well. So a chair is not here, it's not here, and it's not here. That's not how we sit in a chair. Everything is nice and upright and straight. Make sure that your back stays straight in the spin as well. We don't want to be curling into a little ball or crumpling up. So keep it nice and, open, chest lifted, and head high while you're doing it. You don't want to be looking down at the floor or looking up too much. So just to go over the key points again for the chair spin. Inside arm nice and high, pulling your shoulder back and down, feet close to the base, hips away. Using that cup grip on your inside hand, nice and low on the pole to push yourself out, not over gripping the bottom hand. Start the spin with your outside leg, pulling away from the pole. Knee comes up, and the second knee comes up. So with this spin, make sure you try it on both sides also. It's really important to have as a transition move, so make sure you practice evenly on your left and on your right hand side. and then you'll be in business. Good luck!